Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Isn't it up, and a kick out at 2.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry.
Punk about to take flight.
Flying elbow drop. Right across the larynx. Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt, and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself. GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my tribal chief.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic agrees to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the Wrestling Cup? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes.
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield. and his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk!
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Well, in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull, and you get the horns.
From the top. Wow! Cross body!
Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion. And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like for the title!
And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and a double underhook backbreaker.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't.
And able to skirt around that attack. And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight.
Spin kick to the midsection. And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there.
JBL caught. Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Oh. Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys it.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. drops on JBL. CM Punk looking to end things here. Down with a GTS. All hope might be lost for the challenger.
2. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals: win the match, earn a title shot. Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get... Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental. Batten down the hatches. These two are loaded. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh, man.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker. A DDT!
We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speed, Wade.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Rey or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
I didn't think that was nearly enough to put him away. Punk showing off his technical prowess. Have a look.
Lariat. Counter. He knew just what to do. Oh, target of the arm. Triangle arm bar. Triangle arm. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Rey had it scouted.
Punk avoids the attack.
And a well-timed maneuver there.
And maybe Punk is
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharp. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it. And backbreaker. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Sent right into the corner.
Big knee lift. A clothesline.
Rey just can't stop this attack.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes.
CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Oh, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there.
Mysterio so athletic and now in the danger zone.
6-1-9.
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1
blast off. Oof, nobody home.
Shoving him into the corner now. And he's able to avoid that offense.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was, but the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf. struggling to fight, being forced into the tree of woe.
Oh, what a kick.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
Uh-oh. Wow, move. And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
Somehow they still manage to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
From the top.
Oh, man, he landed rough there. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them in both of their careers. And gets sent right into the corner.
Big slam.
Rey has the shoulders down. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly, it seems.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Punk goes to the jaw with a...
Uh-oh. And Punk gets countered there. Calf kick finds the mark.
Mysterio dodges.
He counters with a great reversal.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now.
Escape just in time.
The DDT! Making the climb to the top rope.
From the top. Oh, the knees at the last second.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee. Uh-oh, saw it coming and able to escape.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
And this is just signature CM Punk.
And followed by a bulldog headlock.
Stopping the count, and I don't know why he won't just end this already.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Rey had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game. Arm wringer applied.
The counter with a knuckle sandwich.
Going counter for counter. Now, can it be capitalized on? Rey is in the zone and letting the opposition know it. Reverse into a kick straight into the face. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, nails the GTS. Will that sew this up for Punk?
2. He kicks out somehow.
Every single this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just...
From the top rope, bullseye with the elbow.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment here.
Punk and Rey are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot at the Intercontinental title.
Catches the boot, and now
Dragon screw. Shoulders down. Can Mysterio recover? CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is, CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark Punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
now that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
Weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk.
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure, the people follow him. And he has one thing to get him through time, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from...
And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him
soaring. Crossbody from the top.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Reorientating them in the corner here. And a moment like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault on Orton's leg with the monkey wrench, the mental anguish Punk has put Randy's family through, what Randy Orton should do and what Randy Orton can do in this match are 2 entirely different things.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bunch your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0. Leaving him against the turnbuckle right here.
Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to bounce back with.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point. Double underhook backbreaker.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented punt tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack. Bang! What a move!
And he's going to the top.
From the top.
And Punk making his way back to the ring.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Randy Orton gets him back.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
No, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania about the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that.
And he goes for the pin. Then he gets the shoulder up before 2.
That may have been an easy kick out, but they'll surely get harder as this match...
Haymaker after haymaker.
Oh! This is more like a ballroom brawl between these two.
Looks like a hockey fight just broke out.
The competitor is backing down.
The team more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Spin kick to the midsection.
And into the corner he goes. Oh, uncorked a big punch.
Guys, I know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one sewn up.
Neckbreaker after the float.
That was pretty.
This is a bleak-looking situation. It might be over here soon.
Counters.
A clash. Of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Vintage Randy Orton.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste.
He answers right back.
Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper. And maybe not, maybe not. What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
Orton outfought him there. Big time hard on that kick. Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe going to re-strategize now.
Working the leg with that move.
Mercilessly attacking the ankle, stretching the tendons and ligaments.
Stretching and tearing all the ligaments in the leg. Nice suplex.
Propping him up.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. Oh, by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
Here we go. Submission about to be locked in. Punk might...
And he very quickly counters.
Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock. Followed up with a lariat.
Orton getting worked on right now.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. CM Punk looking to put his opponent in.
Well-placed elbow fights that off.
The finish line is in sight for Orton. Can he push past the pain and take out CM Punk? Randy Orton about to go to that place. A place where there's no...
Orton!
Picture perfect from Orton.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Orton wins! Randy Orton has finally bested CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Randy Orton!
After all the mind games, all the attacks, Randy Orton has to feel a sense of relief now. Has to feel like CM Punk is finally in the rear view.
Punk may be in Orton's rear view, but believe me, neither one of these men is going to forget the physical and mental battle they just had. nor is Punk gonna forget what happens when you wage war against the Viper, especially an absolutely furious Viper.
As personal a battle as you'll see in WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what will drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
Ooh, focused attack on the neck.
Looking to catch him off guard. And he gets the shoulder up.
At this point, no way that was going to keep him down.
And he was ready for Orton. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
Release. A chance to win it here. In a kick out.
Kicking out of that one in a jiff.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault on Orton's leg with the monkey wrench, the mental anguish Punk has put Randy's family through, what Randy Orton should do, and what Randy Orton can do in this match are 2 entirely different things.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
From above!
Flying.
Whoa, cross body. Oh, to the arm. Terrible.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Oh, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
We are seeing Punk at his best right now, but something tells me we haven't quite seen this man's final form. There's a rage bubbling inside of Punk that hasn't come out yet. Once it does, he will be unstoppable.
He's doing it. Going for the pin. And he easily stops the ref's count. Still in it.
Slips out of the way.
The story of this match we'll see Orton's patented punt tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
Strong counter from Punk.
Calf kick on the money.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Just going all out with every blow.
Crushing the stomach with a stomp.
Taking out the arm. Great strategy.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
Orton has the momentum against him here.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse.
Chop. And guys, I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one sewn up.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. Oh, he saw it coming. Randy's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
And no doubt he knows he needs to do whatever he can to capitalize on this opening.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is simply...
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Impressive. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Oh, look at this. Right on the floor. That was pretty.
Good reflexes from him there. Randy's got those voices buzzing around his head. And this looks bad.
Vintage Orton! Hit on CM Punk. Got it. No! Just a two!
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close!
Big knee to the midsection.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
They've got a slight GTS for Punk.
And he's seemingly determined to inflict even more punishment on his opponent. He might be going too far here. Hopefully, it does not cost him the match.
And a stomp to the gut.
Preparing to take his best shot. Punk sidesteps over there.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
Orton getting ready. From the top.
Completely missed the mark there.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, go to sleep. Orton is absolutely laid out.
Two. No, my, that was close.
Orton escaping by the skin of his teeth with that one. He has to think that was too close for comfort.
CM Punk thought that was enough.
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating
For the win. No, stops the count at two.
that had to take all the energy he's got at this point. Struck in the face, mid-attack.
Float over Russian leg sweep.
Just right in the back with those laces.
And his core might be a bigger target now.
Targeting the arm to great effect. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Snap with a devastating maneuver.
Can Orton withstand this attack?
Orton's being kept in check. Got him in his grasp.
Bounced off the skull. I don't even know if he knows where he is right now.
Probably not considering the amount of damage to the head he suffered.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is determined right now.
Randy isn't taking this lying down anymore.
Orton hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Vintage Orton.
Orton putting his knowledge to good use with a precision strike.
He's got him down. Here we go. Oh, the foot on the rope. They're still in this thing.
Goes for the kick, but it is caught. And
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Isolating the arm.
self-professed faith driving Punk. Pure malice fueling Orton. These men's hatred for one another whipping the WWE Universe into an absolute frenzy.
Yeah, neither one of these men plans to acquiesce. Not now, apparently not ever.
Punk never saw that coming. Ducked underneath.
One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Precision elbow strike.
Now that'll do some serious damage. Randy can't mount any offense.
This is Orton. CM Punk connects the Uranagi.
Going with pure instinct and gets to the ropes. Grabbing hold of the ropes, a wily move to save his chances in this matchup. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
There's two. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Well, Punk definitely wouldn't call Orton that. Instead, he'd call him a loser.
...2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul recently talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary power of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either count out or disqualification, the streak will be over. Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
Float over Russian leg sweep. We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker. And there was some fear in his voice, because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men. And those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The Grim Reaper is out to take CM Punk's soul and sentence it to damnation.
Counter by CM Punk. Look, rings. To gain the advantage.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore. Bang! Crucial counter.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Middle rope four. He's got it down to the pin here. Stops the count before a 2.
The ref didn't even get to 2.
I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws.
Taking this match to the outside.
Punk dodges out in time.
And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker says,
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Oh.
Just emptying everything they've got now.
face first. Set up. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Oh, stomping the arm.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 400.
Lift off all the way to the outside.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
To the sky.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
Butterfly backbreaker.
He's headed to the top now.
Lift off.
You gotta be kidding me.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. He goes back into the ring here. Beautiful. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Down across the neck.
And Punk has found the key to beating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man enough?
Quick thinking right there.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Calf kick there.
Undertaker facing some trouble.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
Ah, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
And he evades sudden impact.
High red district for CM Punk. Up high.
Good Lord, taking flight.
Fueled by emotion, doing what a
Blast off. You gotta be kidding me.
like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring. Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Again, Punk is headed out of the ring. Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal.
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation. Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Beautiful. Neckbreaker to the float over. That was pretty.
On Punk now lifted. And Undertaker moves.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Arm wringer in control.
And makes it out.
That's a fisherman suplex.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And close enough to be under the rope. Submission hold broken. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Oh, kick right to the back. And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down. Taker with his precision and met with a right hand. Back and forth, counter after counter.
Float over Russian leg sweep. Sent out of the ring the hard way.
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
Look out!
Managing to evade a precarious position there. This is why we call it high risk. A mistake will cost you big time.
Bang!
A big blow to Punk there. And the best to ever do it at WrestleMania, looking to remain perfect. Focused on weakening that arm.
Hooked up. Boom! This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Somehow Taker and Punk just keep finding another level, keep raising the stakes.
This is more than a match. This is a chance to make history at WrestleMania.
Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Momentum going back to Undertaker's corner.
That is possibly the trigger for Undertaker to battle his way back into this. With a last ride.
The Undertaker just dominating CM Punk like only he can. It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace.